Good afternoon,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Okay,
afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
all
ma'am.
of you. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon,
Let us.
ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon. Let us start the class. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
in the last class, PSM theory, we have discussed on what was there in the last class? Indian medicine was there. Then germ theory of disease. So, germ theory of disease was propounded by who were the two researchers? Louis Pasteur and the other name was Robert Koch. Okay. So the germ theory of disease, any one of you can read out the last class. Read fast. Yes, read fast, anyone. We don't have much time. Am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So read Cora, read the last class. Germ theory of disease.
For long, man was going in darkness about the causes of disease. Several theories were advanced from time to explain disease causes such as the supernatural theory of disease, the theory of humors by Greeks and Indians, the theory of contagions, the metastemic theory, which attributed disease to News, air, and fevers. The theory are spontaneous generation, etc. etc. The breakthrough come in 1860 when the French bacteriologist Louis Pasteur 1822 to 1895 demonstrated in 1873 disease in 1873 Pasteur advanced the germ theory of disease. In 1877 Robert Koch 1843 to 1910 showed that enzyme was caused by a bacteria. The discoveries of Pasteur and Koch confirmed the germ theory of disease. It was the golden age of bacteriology microbes. After microbe was discovered in quick succession, Genesius in 1847, typhoid bacillus pneumococcus in 1880, tuberculosis bacillus in 1882, cholera febrile in 1883, diarrhea bacillus in 1884, and so on. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so now you write down primary health care. Write down primary health care. PRIMARY, primary health care. HEALTH, health care. Primary health care. Underline it. Underline it and write down following FOLLOWING, following and International conference. Following an international conference. International. International conference. Conference. International conference at Alma Ata. At Alma Ata. Alma, A capital, okay? ALMA. Alma. Put a hyphen, a small dash, and write down Ata. 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 A should be capital. Alma Ata. Underline. Underline the word Alma Ata. Alma Ata. ALMA. Alma Ata. ATA. Alma Ata. Comma. A new approach to healthcare. A new approach. A new NEW. A new approach. APPROACH. A new approach to healthcare. New approach to healthcare came into action. New approach to healthcare came into action. ACTION. Came into action, and this was called as primary health care. And this was called as primary health care. And this was called as primary health care. Full stop. Change the paragraph. Change the paragraph and write down Alma Ata Conference. Alma Ata Conference. A capital, ALMA. Alma. Put a hyphen. Ata. ATA. A should be capital. Alma Ata Conference. 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 Alma Ata Conference defines primary health care. Defines primary health care. Defines primary health care as an essential health care. As an essential health care. Essential. ESSENTIAL. Essential health care, comma, essential health care, essential health care, comma, made universally accessible, made universally accessible, made universally, UNIVERSALLY, made universally accessible, 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 made universally accessible to individuals, INDIVIDUALS, to individuals, and acceptable to them, and acceptable, ACCEPTABLE, and acceptable to them through their full participation, through their full participation, 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 and a cost, and at a cost, and at a cost, COST, and at a cost that the community and country can afford, that the community and country can afford, that the community and country can afford, 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 full stop.
When country
Country can afford, AFFORD, afford. Okay, so what is primary health care? Primary health care was a new design of healthcare. Okay, and this healthcare was formed in an international conference. It is not a national one, it is an international conference, and the name was Alma Ata. The name was given as Alma Ata, just like WHO. Okay, it is an organization, same like that. Alma Ata is also an organization, and in this organization, they wanted to provide health for all the people. Okay, for all the sick. If that person can come from a rural background, from urban background, okay, from rich to poor, everyone should get the benefit of health. Okay, healthcare system should be given to all the people, provided to all the people. So in that conference, they discussed about these health issues. Okay, and full participation of the community. Full participation of the community means the people. We all should also participate with them. Okay, the hospitals are there. If we ourselves we don't go for our own health checkup, then this is not their issue. It is our issue that we are not going to them. Okay, so we should also participate. If a pregnant mother is there, even if the mother is feeling weak, her family should take her to the nearby hospital for checkup, for regular checkup. Okay, for vaccines that she needs to take, the two vaccines, TT vaccine that she needs to take, it should be taken on prior time. Okay, she should eat healthy foods. Iron rich food should be consumed by the pregnant mother. Okay, and she should also take iron tablets. So all these things are given only when you visit a hospital. So this is the full participation. When you participate, then only they can also, the healthcare team members can also help you. You all are also studying, you all are also part of healthcare system. Some of you are DMLT, some of you are studying DRT, some of you are DOT, DPT. So what you all are, you all are also a part of healthcare team. It is a group, it's like a team. Okay, where you all are participating for the livelihood of people. Okay, for the well-being of people, for health of the people. Otherwise medicine and medical was not required. Okay, so we need participation of the people also. So because of that, this conference was made in international basis. The name of the organization is Alma Ata. Okay, and the cost and the community, at a cost, and that the community and country can afford, and it should be affordable to all the people. One medicine tablet, if the cost is 300 rupees for 10 for in a strip, if example you get 10 tablets, if the cost is 300 rupees, then everyone will not be able to buy that medicine. Okay, the poor won't be able to afford that medicine. So it should be made and it should be distributed in such a way that all, from rich to poor, everyone can have the access to buy that medicine. It should be affordable. Okay, for example, if I tell you, I'll give you example of pregnant mother only. For example, if you are going in a rural area, बहुत गाँव मतलब एकदम गाँव. Okay, you have gone to a rural area, and if you tell there you should take broccoli, or if you use all these words broccoli, will they understand what is broccoli? I don't think so. And it is not even found in that place. So you should tell them the things that they can afford. For example, you can tell them kosu. Okay, kosu is easily available. You can tell them bananas, raw bananas. Bananas are available everywhere in the villages, even in the cities also. So according to the place, you should advise the people. Okay, you can't go there and say you have a apple, grapes. You take real juices, that costly juices. They won't be able to afford, and and once they are not able to afford, they won't even listen to you. Hey, ki koi asa koi thak. Means whatever you say, you just keep on saying we are not able to buy. So it's of no use for us. Whatever information you are giving us, it is of no use. They will think it in that way. But when you tell them the things, you should also know the geography of that place. You should, whatever you tell, it should be according to the area wise. Okay, kosu means yam. Okay, yam. So kosu, though you can even take the stem also. Even the aloo also you can take the main kosu. So all these things are easily available there. Bananas are easily available. Jackfruit, raw jackfruit is also high in. It's also rich in iron. So all this you can tell them. Spinach, laihak. Okay, all these things are available in village, city, town, everywhere. So you can tell them, but not all those broccoli, apple, because apple in a kg also, apple a kilo is 150, sometimes 280, like that. So they won't be able to afford. So you should tell them according to their affordability. So that is what the conference was about. According to how the people can afford, it should be provided to them. Okay, so next you write down principles of primary health care. Write down principles of primary health care. Principles of primary health care. Underline it. Principles of primary health care. PRINCIPLES. Principles of primary health care. So there are 5 points. Okay. Number 1, first point you write down equitable distribution. Equitable. EQUITABLE. Equitable distribution. DISTRIBUTION. Equitable distribution. Equitable distribution. Put the dash and write down health services must be health services must be health services must be shared equally by all people. Must be shared. SHARED. Shared by all. কি লিখিছা? Equally what? Health services must be shared equally by all people in perspective of their ability. In respect, you write. In respect of their ability. In respect. RESPECT. In respect of their ability. ABILITY. Respect of their ability.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
all people.
Huh? All people in respect. I and in respect. RESPECT. In respect of their ability. In respect of their ability to pay. Ability to pay. Pay. Ability to pay. And all must have. And all must have. And all must have access to health services. And all must have access. ACCESS. Access to health services. Access to health services. Full stop. Okay. So equitable distribution. The word itself equitable means equal. Okay. So this health service must be shared equally to all people. Okay. From poor to rich, rich to poor, everyone should have the accessibility to health. Because health is wealth. When your health is good, everything is fine. Even the rich people can become poor because of ill health. Staying in a private hospital. If you stay for 1-2 months, also lakhs of money you have to invest. So health is very much essential for all the livelihood. Okay, all people, including all livestock. It can be animals also. Okay. So this for equality in many of the rural areas, what we have seen, because rural people, okay, rural means all those people who are staying in villages. So the rural people, they are not able to come to city all the time, okay, to for checkup. So in rural areas, what things are there, what availabilities are there? There are PHC, I guess you have heard, primary health center, PHC. CHC is also there, community health care. Okay, PHC, CAC, then sub centers are also there. And whereas in district areas, district and sub district hospitals are also present where people can easily assess their health. And in all those places, the things are very much affordable for the people, for the people living in villages. Okay, it is quite cheap. Okay, you sometimes the health checkup also it used to be free. Okay, so many things are there for that are available for these people. Next, the inequality for both the public health services and private health facilities are available. Okay, public health services means all these PAC, CAC, sub centers. Okay, district and sub district hospitals are present. Then government hospitals are also there in cities also, GMC, SMC. Okay, all these are government hospitals, and this is for public, okay, public health service. Private health facilities are also there. Private in the sense your downtown where you are studying, downtown hospital is also a private sector. Hmm. NAM Care, Apollo, all these are private health facilities. So they have equally distributed the health centers for all the people, starting from PAC, CAC to private health facilities. Okay, so this is all about equitable distribution. Next, number second point you write community participation. Number two, community participation. Community, COMMUNITY. Community participation. PARTICIPATION. Community participation. Put a dash and write down the involvement of individuals. The involvement of individuals, comma, involvement of individuals, comma, families and communities, families and communities, families and communities in promotion, in promotion, 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 in promotion of their own health and welfare, of their own health and welfare, of their own health and welfare, of their own health and welfare. Okay, the second point is community participation. Okay, community participation means it starts with the individual, with you and me. Okay, we have to get involved in healthcare setups. We should know where the healthcare setups are present. We should know at what time we should go and visit the healthcare system. Okay, so individuals also need to be participating. Next, the families should also encourage, should also take the concerned person to the hospital. If you are sick, obviously your parents will take you to hospital. Okay, if you are sick, and if your parents, or if your parents are not there, if your auntie uncles are there, if they don't take you to the hospital, then you will get more sick. Family participation is absent in this case. Okay, next, the community. For example, you are alone at home, you are sick. Okay, you are not able to go by yourself, your family, your parents have gone for work. Okay, auntie uncle, no one is there. And next come your community, your neighbors who are there. If they know that you are alone and that you are sick, if they take you to the hospital, or your relatives or cousins, if they take you to the hospital, then their participation is also involved. Okay, so individuals, firstly you should be aware of your own health. Second comes your family. Third comes the community where you stay. So these days, for our health and welfare, certain schemes have also come out. Okay, like this NHM people and all. Health Mela is there, and this Health Mela, this it usually this is a kind of program. Okay, it's a kind of fair, health fair. It is also known as health fair. Every 5 day annual event is organized. Okay, and what is the aim of this Health Mela? Why this Health Mela is done? This Health Mela is mainly to create awareness, mass awareness among the people. When you go for health mela, mela itself means what? Sometimes in towns and villages, we see that there is a setup of mela. You know na what is mela? It's a fair. So health mela is also organized so that mass awareness is promoted to the people, where lots of people will come, and you will be the one who will be speaking about certain kinds of diseases, its prevention, its sign and symptoms, what you should do. You should visit to hospital, this and that. They will give you all the health tips. Okay, so creating mass awareness on some of the common healthcare issues like diabetes mellitus, tuberculosis, malaria, diarrhea. Okay, on all these issues they will speak to you. Okay, then it is mainly held in schools also. Even in schools they come for health. A team of healthcare member is sent to schools also so that they can give proper education to to the students regarding health. Okay, it is held in schools, colleges, healthcare organizations, sometimes in general public also. Hmm. Next, in corporates also. So all these steps are taken by the government in order to provide or in order to promote awareness among the people. ঠিক আছে? For example, if I again tell you, if you go to um, and according to the place this mela is set up. For example, if you go to Kachar district, okay, if you go to Silchar side, mostly their people speak in Bengali. So if you go and speak there in English, I don't think your health mela will be successful. Nobody will understand what you are speaking, what you are talking. They will be like, কি কই আছে মানে কেউ বুঝি না পায়." They will be like they don't know anything. Okay, so you should always know the language of that people, of those people. You should try to communicate. Communication is best when you know the language. Next, coming to, if you go to Borpeta district, Nagaon and all, if you go and speak there in some in Tamil language, okay, then then your health mela is also unsuccessful. They won't understand anything. So according to the place, because in India we have multiple languages. So wherever you go, you should know at least little bit of that language so that you can communicate with the people. Okay, we all like if we speak in English, we can just understand. Hindi, we can understand. But there are few places where English, Hindi, they are puran mane dhila. They don't know it. They can't understand anything. So your health mela is useless. Okay. So these are some of the steps taken by the government. Number three, right? Third point, intersectoral coordination. Write down intersectoral coordination. Intersectoral. INTERSECTORAL. Intersectoral coordination. COORDINATION. Intersectoral coordination. Put a dash and write down coordination related coordination related coordination related sectors coordination related sectors sectors and aspects ASPECTS and aspects of national and community development. Aspects of national and community development, comma, national and community development, comma, in particular, Only 5 minutes left, okay? So please write fast. In particular, agriculture, AGRICULTURE. In particular, agriculture, comma. In particular, agriculture, comma. Animal husbandry, animal, ANIML, animal husbandry, HUSBANDRY, animal husbandry, comma. Food industry, FOOD, food industry, comma. Education, housing, education, 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 housing, HOUSING, comma. Public works, PUBLIC, public works, WORKS, public works, comma. Communication and other sectors, communication and other sectors, SECTORS, sectors. Communication and other sectors, full stop. So in intersectoral coordination, what are there except the human beings? Except human beings, there are some other principles also which we need to follow. Like for agriculture, in what is agriculture? Anybody knows agriculture?
Ma'am, kheti bati.
Oh, kheti-bati. So the science of cultivating soil, kheti-bari, no? Producing crops, rice, wheat, barley, producing crops, raising livelihoods. So all this comes under your agriculture. Okay, next is animal husbandry. Animal husbandry means they deal with farming, goru, guy, all this farming, breeding. They farm what kind of animals? Mainly cattle, mane goru, okay? Cattle, dogs, sheep, horses. They mainly farm all this. Okay, it's mainly upon farming, animal husbandry, and also breeding. When they breed two sex, okay, male and female. So animal husbandry. Then there are certain food industries. Okay, good food industries, education, housing, public works, communication, and other sectors. So all these things comes under your intersectoral coordination. Okay, except to the community level, except to the hospital healthcare system, there are some other aspects also, right? For animals also, we should take care of animals also. Agriculture is also one kind of science, okay, that deals without proper disinfection. You cannot go on for cultivating something. There are many steps for agriculture also, right? Science of cultivating soil, how to do. So all these things also comes under your intersectoral coordination. The last 2 points I will discuss in the next class, because now only only 1 minute is left. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to complete the 2 points. So for your exams, study everything except today's topic. Okay, PhD is not required, primary healthcare. The rest you study. It's not that many also. Okay, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to all of you?
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
understand primary healthcare?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.